at this junction we were turning right. When the light changes, the taxi goes left. Now you're going right, so you should go into the junction and wait somewhere there. But the mistake you made, you kind of hesitated and just waited there. You should be going there and waiting there. Then the cars will go around you. We're turning right at this junction. And when you turn right, you should be looking to go back into the left lane. So using the right lane for a long period is wrong because it's the fast lane and you're going to obstruct people from going faster than you. You should be in the left lane as it's your normal driving position. So try and get that left lane from the moment you turn in or move into it later on. Okay, now these islands in the middle of the road, this one here, these are just places where people can cross the road safely, but they don't have priority there. Drivers have priority. So that lady in the pink jumper, she's walking up to it, and notice how she stops there because she knows she doesn't have priority. So don't stop for them there. Okay, they don't have priority. Drivers have priority. It can be dangerous if you stop because the car behind won't be expecting it. Okay, now this happened just before the first mock test. You got a white color car approaching and a bus is parked up. This is not a very comfortable gap to go through. I would advise just wait or go a lot slower. Okay, like crawling speed, tiptoeing speed. Okay, just go a lot slower or just wait because it's not really a space that's suitable. This happened on the first mock test. We were approaching this bend, so we can't see it around the corner that way. So you've got to approach it a lot slower than you are with your foot over the brake pedal, because with your foot over the gas pedal, when you saw a car approaching you, you couldn't stop. Like, you should stop right now. You see that black car coming towards you, there is a big gap between you and this car now, and you should stop now. But because your foot's not in the correct place, you're not ready to stop, you end up traveling a lot more before you actually manage to stop. And then you block the black car, then you have to reverse back. And when you reverse back, remember you didn't check your blind spot, which is a mistake. Anything can happen if you don't check your blind spot. Okay, so anytime you reverse, you must check your blind spot. Okay, this is a similar junction to earlier. It happened on your first mock test. So we're turning right, the bus is also turning right. So on this occasion, you let the bus turn and you went into the junction, which is good, but then you should wait about there, just wait there. Don't move anymore, wait where you are. Let the bus turn, and then anything from behind the bus can drive straight on as it's their priority. But what you done was you turned with the bus, and now at this point now, if the car behind the bus, if it was going straight, it would be in, you'd be in a serious problem. Either they'd have to brake really hard or they could crash into you. So it's not right to go there where you can't see what's behind the bus. You should stop. Here on the second mock test, you got a serious fault for steering. You misjudged the space you had there. So in this position, you got priority to continue ahead as your lane is clear. The van was turning. It takes a lot of space to turn because they're a big vehicle, but then they might get back into their lane or they might not. We'll see what happens. But if you can't fit through there, you should just stop somewhere about here. But what you done was you went so far to the left that you're going to hit this corner of the curb, then I had to stop you. So you see how it happens. You're coming so fast as well. Yeah, so I would say the van would have waited. He would have waited there. If you had carried on, he would have waited there. So you got priority there, so carry on. But you can't misjudge where your position is and hit the curb, and especially at that speed. Okay, so if I just rewind it a little bit. Rewind a bit more. Okay. So you're coming forward. Okay, carry on. The van looks like it's going to wait there. We was approaching the end of the road here, and the sat-nav said turn left at the traffic lights. And from here, we can see there's one car there waiting, another black car there waiting, and this gold color car is parked up. We can tell from here. But you misjudged the parked car, and you went and stood behind the parked car. Even now, you can see there's one black color car, and there's a bit of another black color car you can see. So and the way it's parked up really close to the curb, you can tell it's parked up. And it's not driving, and it hasn't got any lights on the back of its car. So usually these faults result in a serious mistake for awareness and planning. Here, going past this bus, you did the right thing in slowly going around it because there is no oncoming car. But after you went past the bus, you've missed this old man. You've missed this guy. He's stood there at the zebra crossing waiting to cross, and you've gone past the zebra crossing. this mistake happened on your third mock test, and it's quite disappointing because we went through this way on your first two mock tests. The road is bending to the right. We can't see anything beyond that that silver color car. Now there could be a car coming around the bend. Your normal driving position is to the left near the curb in that gap there. If anything comes, if you're in that gap, you can give way to them, let them pass. But you position your car in the middle of the road, more near this silver color car, and then if a car comes around the corner, you can't shift your car to the side. So you got to be near the curb, about a meter away from the curb, which is your normal driving position. So at this position here, we still can't see what could be coming around the corner because this car's still blocking our view. We still can't see, okay? And now we can see. Okay, now if a car comes, you're too close to this car to be able to move to the left. You won't be able to do it. There's not enough space. So you should be already in that gap from before because it's your normal driving position. Okay, so let me play that for you without stopping the camera. See, you can't let a car pass if you're already in the middle of the road.